Okay, so I think we can start now. And
Good.
let's talk about first. Thank you for coming with us to Encontros de Inglês. I think we can just start by adding introduction in Portuguese. And I heard you you speak Portuguese, right? Really? Hello.
Again, I don't have anything good.
Okay, now you're back. So can I make an introduction in Portuguese? Just a brief presentation in Portuguese. I'll try to make
Yeah.
a
We can.
yes, just in brief. So, pessoal, uma introdução bem rápida em português. Bem-vindos aos Encontros de Inglês desse mês de outubro. Como vocês sabem, na última semana, último sábado, geralmente, último domingo, a gente convida uma pessoa estrangeira para falar aqui com a gente. Esse convite é sempre para mostrar que o inglês vem de vários continentes, vem de vários sotaques, vem de várias etnias. E hoje eu estou muito satisfeito, muito feliz, porque a gente tem aqui na casa uma sul-americana como o Joe, como vocês aqui, a maioria das pessoas que me seguem, que é a Eli. A Eli, ela vai poder se apresentar já em inglês, mas fique aqui com a gente, reconheçam o sotaque dela, ela é argentina, ela hoje mora na Índia, então uma grande misturadora aí de culturas também. E vai ser ótimo a gente aprender um pouco dela e falar com ela. Por favor, vocês que estranham e não falam inglês direito, fiquem aqui com a gente, que vai ser uma ótima conversa. So, hi, Eli. Welcome.
Hello. I think I have a internet connection problem, but it's normal in India. This is something super common.
That's fine. So maybe you should start by asking, how have you ended up in India? Why are you in India? When did you left Argentina to go to India?
I start my travel. I am traveler. I start my traveler life like 8 years ago. But this travel, like the last time that I left Argentina, was 2.5 years ago,
Oh,
and almost 2 years I arrived in before to COVID. All this mess that happened. I arrived in January. I traveled 2 months, and then I be stuck here and start all this, this problem of the
wow.
barbarian in the world, that the countries start to close the doors. And in this moment, I say, okay, it's time to run away or to stay here and enjoy. And I decided to live here, and for me, it's the great decision.
What's the city you're living in?
Now I'm living in Rishikesh. It's like 6 hours from Delhi to the north. I'm on the Himalayas here.
Wow. So, and before we started this broadcasting, you said your habits have been changing a lot. Can you comment? Can you make some comments about it?
Again, please, sorry, I didn't listen you.
You said you changed your habits, like what you eat, if you smoke or if you don't smoke anymore, because of your practices in India, like yoga and everything else. Can you talk a little bit more about it?
Yeah, when you change the country, when you start to live in other country, change a lot of things. The first thing is the food for sure. And I can make pasta here. I can make, I don't know, some milanesa, but will not the same that in Argentina because you don't have the same ingredients. You can try to do your best, but it's not the same. And when I lived, for me, it was the same. I wanted to eat some Argentinian pasta. It's different. It's Brazilian pasta. And here it's the same. It's really difficult about the food because it's completely different. Completely. Here we have more rice, more, I don't know, lentils, these kind of things. And yeah, it's completely different. And also it's something good. And then with the practice this that we talk about, I practice more yoga and more meditation, and also the yogis have their food, special
Wow.
food, different. They
Hmm.
don't eat onion, garlic. They don't smoke for sure. There are also practice about your life. You wake up early, I don't know, 5 a.m. If it's possible, 5 is the best hour to wake up. You sleep a short nap. That was something that before I never done in my life. And yeah, change a lot of really things. Also, I don't know. This I wake up, for example, in the morning. I make one meditation, then yoga. First, take a shower. It's something really important in the morning when you wake up. Take a shower and then sit in meditation or practice yoga or whatever because it's something good for your body. They have a lot of like rules, if you want to say,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that the
yeah, yeah.
yogis need to practice to become better in their practice. Yeah.
So, do you consider yourself a yogi?
No, no, not I the long way. There are a lot of yoga instructor or yoga practitioner that they say that they are yogis. I think that yogi is a lot of things. It's a one mindset in
Hmm.
your life, and I think that I still Western. I have this mindset like I don't know. I enjoy to sit and drink coffee, chocolate, take a beer. That's also that if you are yogi, you cannot do it. And
Oh
there are
my
things
God.
that I enjoy. I think that I'm in this path, but it's not the same.
Wow. So, okay, you left Argentina for a long travel, or a long period of traveling, and then came COVID-19, and your plans changed, and you ended up living close to the Himalayan mountains in India, where you are starting to change your habits towards a more healthy, I think, path of yogis. So, do you think this is the setting for your next years in life, or are you already thinking about leaving for another travel period? Do, do you
Here
want
in India, you
to?
says?
Yeah. Do you think you are going to settle down and stay there, stabilize, or do you think you're going to travel more in the future?
There are something that changed my life that more than the India was this the stop that I need to do for a COVID season. I think that this is when I needed to stop and yeah, make this big in this country because before I travel a lot all the time. I jump to country by country and was my life. But now these 2 years was like, okay, I need to live in this country. No, I cannot jump in life. I think this is the main change. I don't think that I will settle down here because India is amazing country, have a really good things,
Hmm.
but also I miss a lot of Western thing. This
Of
that we
course.
talk about the food, the habits, the parties also. There are a lot of things that here you don't have, and I cannot imagine me living here longer. Now I am enjoying, but I waiting when the doors start to open more and start to be more easy travel. My idea is go out again and looking for I don't know this more adventure. I really like to move and have this like to I don't know sham maybe to Nepal a few months, then change to other
Wow.
country a few months more,
Mhm.
and I really like this life. But yes, now maybe more slow, slow travel, stay more time in different countries.
Hmm. Yeah, they've been talking about it. Slow traveling, slow fashion, slow food. I think everything should slow down because the planet isn't,
Exactly.
yeah, the planet isn't infinite. We need to take care of the planet, and I think slowing down
Yeah,
everything will help a lot.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. And this is something that the yogis practice, this to really be aware also all the time. If you have this slow time, and if you really have time to see, to just to sit, to listen the bird, these little things, to pay attention in every step that you are doing, in everything in your life, you you don't miss nothing. You are really more connect with yourself, and this is something that I learned here, and I love it. Really, I think that if we take more time in little things in the daily of life, we can have a better life. More happiness, more enjoyful, more fulfillness.
Do you think huge cities, I'm not talking about big cities, I'm talking about huge cities like Delhi, Sao Paulo, I don't know, New York, or these Lagos in Nigeria. Do you think it is possible to slow down when you live in a huge city like this, like those? Because you're not in Delhi right now, right? You are.
It's difficult. No. Yeah, I got your point. I think that it's not easy. I think that because this is the mindset, it's the way how we live, it's our culture. When you live in big city and you are running all the time, it's what you grow up with these things, and it's your way. It's the way that you know how to live. And I think that it's difficult to really put a stop when you are in this crowded, environment. But also, I think that is a little practice every day. Here, I don't know. For example, this weekend I go out to travel. It was like crazy because I take one train. It was 17 hours. I ride to one city, see one temple, work in the temple, run away to take a bus, 12 hour to our city, enjoy, see friends. Like it was really um, full moment. But if you know how to take this minute to connect with yourself, because the peace is inside, it's not outside. And when you can understand and can take this time to sit, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half hour, 1 hour, whatever that you need to connect with you, is like charge your phone. I think this is the key that sometimes the people, this in the rush of every day, the people forget to really take the time to do the things, yes, to connect with yourself and really understand what you want, what do you
For me, what works is, I don't know if you're listening to
possible.
it. Look, okay.
It's not easy, for sure. In the Hmm,
Okay, no,
you
it's
can
back.
listen to me.
Yeah, yeah. For me, what works, because I do live in this setting
Yeah.
where the mindset is really fast and everything is like in a rush. So for me, what works is to stop whatever I'm doing, and if I'm in my place, in my setting, in my home, I do sit down on the floor. I just need to sit down on the floor because it's very stabilized and it's very safe for me. And I do practice some moments of silence, and it's really good for me. It's really good for me. Like to stop and sit down on the floor and stay in silence. So I can sense and I can feel everything. That works for me. I don't know if that's a meditation, but for
Yeah,
me it works.
and I think that this is the point. My Yeah, I have one guru here that he says all the time something that is really good. To really connect with yourself, you don't need to do nothing, because when you sit in meditation, you are doing nothing. Nothing. It's
Yeah.
more easy than everything. If you eat, you need to cook. You need to do something. If you, I don't know, think, you need to sit and really solve problem. The meditation is sit and with you, breathe with yourself and nothing else. It's more simple. But I think that we are in this rush all the time. We learn that we need to be this running. We need to be all the time busy, without time. And this is the opposite. And for this reason, for us, it's difficult.
It's so interesting to talk to you because lately, I know the internet connection isn't so good. I'll try to speak slowly so that we can communicate better. It's really interesting to find you and to meet you today because I've been practicing yoga not in a school but in my own place, like a self learner. And when you talk about this morning routine of taking your shower and meditate a little bit and then starting the day, it resonates with what I'm searching for lately. So I'm really glad that we are talking about it, and it's something that it's really helping me. So this yoga practice you've been doing lately, I think you're going to take it wherever you're going, right? I think you're not leaving this yoga practice in India. I think you're taking it with you wherever you're going.
Yeah, yeah, completely. I think when you discover and when you can realize what there are behind on of this practice, you get it forever with you, and you feel something that you feel this, you feel more fulfillment, you feel more happy. I all the time say that of my life, and this is something that you get constant is that there are no I come back. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
Can you listen? Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
understand. I understood.
But I think it's a really good way. It's a really good path. I think that is something that changed and you cannot return to your normal life. You know.
So, what about the personal connections within this situation? Because for me, it's interesting to think about how you connect with people when you're traveling, and then you have to leave to go to somewhere else. But what happens to the connections you made? What happens to the people you met? What happens to the affective lace you made? So you have to leave the country and you have to leave the people. But how do you feel about it? How do you couple with this separation? Eli, can you listen?
Yeah, with the people, it's kind of a big deal when you are traveling. I love this kind of life, like be in the moment. But yeah, for sure, you your heart and know that is the moment. But you need to enjoy the moment because you don't know how long you will stay with this person. You don't know if it's a longer and you can travel for a few weeks or a few months with someone, or it's maybe just 3 days and you get a really good connection. And yeah, and this is something that happens all the time. But I don't know. I also I have moment and don't think about what happened. oh, I know, in 1 week I will leave this person that I love. No, 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 it's today. I will enjoy, and then we'll see what happens, what's going on. And yeah, and here the new season, this that have time here in India, make me to feel more with family, because for the last 2 years I living with the same people, and this is something that don't happen for longer in my life. And yeah, it's special. I don't know. It's just really this to can live the completely the present completely, and this is something really good.
Wow. Yeah, this is the most evident, obvious answer to a lifestyle like that, I think. You have to live the present. Otherwise, you would be anxious and you wouldn't enjoy your moment. But anyway, I think living the present isn't
Yeah.
only a good thing to do if you're traveling. I think you should try. You should do that every time, anytime. You should live the present anyway, traveling or not.
Yeah, for sure. Sure. I think it is something that we need to learn. Everybody need to learn. For me, need to be like a subject in the school, because it's the most important. Because I don't know if you really think, a few weeks ago appeared something that is really crazy, but I thought that when you are thinking the past or in the future, it's a lie. It's a lie. It don't exist. That not the reality. And remember something that you live, but you, you are really sure that you live this. Maybe you remember something better than or worse than was. No, in the end, we only this moment. This is the point.
I am very inspired by our conversation. It is really a pleasure, a satisfaction to have this meeting because I think it reinforces what I've been practicing lately and what I think it's good for everybody in this planet. Can we talk about South America a little bit? I know you are so globalized and you are traveling a lot, but how do you feel about being born in Argentina? How do you think about our continent? What do you think about our continent?
Our continent, you says? Sorry, I didn't listen.
Yes, like South America. How do you feel about being born in Argentina? What do you feel about South America?
I love, I love America. I love Argentina. It's an amazing country. I love Brazil. Brazil is like my second house. I really there's something that all the time for me. I don't know the people is different. When we are traveling and we meet with other so American or Latin people, you know, inside around the of people traveling for America, so for these countries, this is that I for me in the that from Argentina and I know traveling also in India. I met a lot Brazilian. We become friends
Really?
for sure. The same with Colombia, Mexico. Really, I really love this that we become like in 1 week or less, few days. Uh, and then for sure we suddenly we have to deal with the bad things that happen. But it's more unsafe. Here is I feel more sure that in Latin America, that here is difficult that something really bad happen. And we have in America, I don't know why. Really, I can understand sometimes why we have in our society with the woman also that here is different, There are other things, this violence that there are in the street, All the time when I travel and I meet people say, you must to go to Latin America. There are more good than bad people for sure.
Of course, and the landscapes are beautiful. The culture are so rich. I really love Latin America as well. I love our countries and I love our brotherhood. I know it's not so built. I think we should foster this connection between Latin American countries. But anyway, there is a connection already. It's like our brothers and sisters when I think about Argentinian and Chilean and Bolivian and even Mexican. I think as a brothers and sisters and like relatives. And I really love them. I really love to think I am part of this family. It is like a family to me. Eli, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, the connection wasn't so good, but I think you should.
Now I listen you again.
Okay.
No.
So yeah, this part of Latin America being like a family or like something we bring inside our heart is really interesting because I have a special feeling about being Latin American. Even though I like to travel,
really
even though I like to travel.
we must feel it. Yeah. There are something special for sure, and for me, it's some magic that we have between us that there are not around the world. Really, there are amazing places around the world. I cannot say no, but in Latin America, there are for sure something special, and for this reason, I love to be part of them.
Yes. So anyway, I'm really grateful for this conversation. I think we have now our contacts in WhatsApp. If you have anything you'd like to share with me about these yoga practices and your insights of these new habits, I would love to receive that. So please feel free to share with me your insights and your new perspectives because I'd love to think about it. And on my end, if I do know something, I would like to share with you as well.
Yeah, please. I love to share also all the things that I learn traveling, and yeah, for sure. Now we are in contact. Also, I have my Instagram that all the time I post things about India. You can follow me also. We can speak in English or in Portuguese. For me, could be really good. It's at una viajera compulsiva, like arroba una viajera compulsiva. And
let
we can
me
also
let me
have
put
in
in the
contact
screen.
from there. Yeah.
Una viajera compulsiva. Mira, a ver si está escrito. Is it like this?
Arroba
Is-
una viajera con M, have M, compulsiva. Yes,
yeah,
with M.
M.
Compulsiva.
M.
Yes,
Yeah,
perfect. I don't have my
perfect.
glasses. I
No,
don't
that's
have my
fine.
glasses. This is the problem.
So, guys, you that are watching, follow Una Viajera Compulsiva in Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram, right? Instagram. Awesome. I'm following
Yeah, in
you right
Instagram. Yeah,
now.
I all the time share all my travel because I love really share. I love when the people, send me message and I feel like I'm with people traveling. Because in the end, this is the good things in the life to share.
I'm following you. Okay, so now we are connected. Thank you so much again
Perfect.
for sharing this moment with me. If you want to say any final words, please, the microphone and the screen is yours.
Thank you so much for the space. Was a really good talk. The only bad thing is the internet, but it's India. I told you here is super unstable, but was really good. I really like to have this time with you, and that what I can say that we need to enjoy more the life, be more present,
Mhm.
and have this slow motion in the life.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. A gente
Thank
volta no mês que vem. Do you want to say thank you?
Obrigada.
Cute.